Welcome to Aardvark Talk, the #1 web show that talks about sports at OES. In fact, it's also the only web show that talks about sports at OES. I'm your host, Chris Hogesang, alongside my lovely co-host, Grace Choi.
Thank you. So Chris and I wanted to start this show because sports at OES were kind of underrated in our, 26 combined years
26 combined years is 2 lifers you're looking at.
13 and 13 years. So as a school that competes in the 3A league, homecoming was a soccer game. A decent turnout for a basketball game in the winter was probably 20?
20, 30, 40 games for 40 people in the stands for Catlin.
And for lacrosse, which is our only 6A team, was probably the only highlight of the spring season?
I would tend to agree with that, but we usually win a few titles here and there in track, as well as tennis. However, be sure not to sweep OES sports under the rug. What more could you expect out of a high school with just 300 students? I mean, we're competing against Lincoln here.
Right.
We want to highlight the moments of greatness that happened on the field, or on the court, as well as the athletes who currently wear the forest green, white, and now baby blue.
Indeed. The girls actually on the lacrosse team only don baby blue. There is only specks of dark green.
Yes, sources say, Dennis Sullivan, you've sold out and you have gotten rid of your tradition and you've gone baby blue, but that's all right. The kids love it these days.
So as a way of introducing ourselves, Chris and I are going to quiz each other on facts about OES and facts about ourselves. So, okay, first question. In 6th grade, I was the co-captain of which sports team?
And do I have choices A, B, and C?
Yes.
Okay, I've got basketball, soccer, cross country, or lacrosse. I'm gonna go with lacrosse.
All right, false. Actually, I didn't play lacrosse in 6th grade because I played lacrosse in 5th grade. Guys lacrosse, because they didn't offer it for girls.
Ah, of course. Yeah,
and
that's
then,
very interesting.
in 6th grade, they made us.
Did you play goalie, or what position did you play?
I don't remember. I just ran around with my stick, and people thought we were all guys because you couldn't see us under the helmets. And then after the games, all the girls would take off their helmets. I think there were probably 7 of us on the team, and all the guys were like, "Oh my gosh, I just hit a girl." It was great. But the answer is cross country. I was dead last in every single cross country meet, but I was basically the spirit captain.
That's
so I was always
important.
yelling from the back while I ran.
Keep going, keep going. All right, my first question for you. Your sister Youngin Choi graduated the same year as myself in 2011. So you should know the girls in my class fairly well, I would hope. Which girl was named the best athlete at the end of the year in the final ceremony? You know about it in the chapel. Choice A, Lori Rumker. B, Aaron Gupta. C, Avery Johnston.
Okay.
Or D, Austin Yeager.
You almost got me with Aaron Gupta because you said girls athlete. So.
Yes, and I have to correct. It's C, Avery Johnston, not to be confused with Connor Johnston. That was always a constant in the 2011 grade.
Yes. I will go with Austin Yeager because her brother was also quite the athlete, and Brooks was in my grade. So.
Going with the siblings, I didn't expect you to do that. That is absolutely correct. It is Austin Yeager.
Austin Yeager. I think she was, soccer and lacrosse?
Do everything athlete. She was also my quarterback for Powder Puff football, so she could do everything.
Obviously the championship team. All right, second question for myself. This OES alumni plays college sport. His bio on his college sport bio says, the Detroit Lions are his favorite sports team. He lists Trailer Park Boys and American Ninja Warrior as his favorite TV shows. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is his favorite movie. His favorite hobbies include video games, fishing, and coaching lacrosse. Black Sabbath, Anvil, and Pantera are his favorite musical groups. He has a pet tarantula named Steve. So, is it the choices between Michael Spencer, Mikhail Turin, Dylan Garner, or Martin Winter?
All right, I am between... I'm going to go with... this is a really tough one. I'm going to go with Dylan Garner.
All right, the real answer is actually Martin Winter.
Ah, that was my second. I knew he would have a tarantula. Only Martin Winter would have a tarantula.
Only he would have a tarantula, which kind of goes with his choice of music, Black Sabbath and Anvil and Pantera. I don't even know what those musical groups are.
I should have had that. Playing 2 seasons with Martin Winter on varsity, that I'm ashamed.
You should be. You should be, Chris.
All right, my next question. Which OES 2011 class grad won a Division I national title during his or her sport in college? Is it A, Roman Garg, B, Michael Wiest, C, Hannah Teskey, or D, Mikhail Turin?
I'm gonna go. Oh, I know this one. I forgot what his name was. Can you give me the choices?
A, Roman Gard.
Okay,
B, Michael Wiest.
Yes, him.
C,
Michael Wiest.
You're just killing me. All right, that's 2-0.
He went to Princeton for fencing?
Yes, there you go. The national title. He was the captain.
Wow, that's so impressive. I did not know he won it. I just knew he went to a D1 school. All right, my third question is a big one for this year. Hatch retired this year after how many years at OES?
All right, my choices are 36 years, 46 years, 42 years, and 55.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 36 years.
False.
Wow.
He was actually at OES for 42 years. That
was not one of my options.
It was right here.
I've got 36, 46, 42, 55. I read it wrong. You just, you mixed me up with the 46, 42. It appears I can't read numbers. That's all you.
You know
that's
what?
Solid.
You graduated college first though.
And I'll ask you my last question, although you have already defeated me 3-0.
Yes.
Well, 2-0, I guess. How many years has Sully been the head coach of OES varsity lacrosse? Is it A, 12 years, B, 10 years, C, 9 years, or D, 8 years? 12, 10, 9, or 8?
If it was 9 years, and then I was 11 years old, and I was like, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go with 9 years.
That is false. He has only been the head coach of OES lacrosse for 8 years, starting in 2009.
Oh, okay.
2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16. 8 years.
8 years.
I had to count my numbers after I already messed it up.
All right, so when we come back,
we'll be meeting with Rachel Ha. Stay tuned.
Yeah, those P-Town gangsters know how to freeze it. I'm a P-Town gangster reppin' 503, making bank every day, can't do it like me. Got Porsches, Bentleys, a Maserati too, and a classic V-Dub from 1922. But I never drive them, fuel economy low. Only ride them in the driver cause they just for show. Gotta be sustainable like the rest of Oregon. Man, if you drive a Hummer, then I'll have to break out my Taiwan dope. Busy only
and welcome back to Aardvark Talk. I hope you enjoyed that throwback jam by Hebrew Hammer G featuring C-Hova and DJ Fatal. Today we have Rachel Ha as our special guest. Rachel just graduated from OES from the class of 2016, and in her senior year, she was soccer and tennis state champion. Rachel is headed to Texas Christian University in the fall. Thanks for joining us, Rachel.
Yeah, thanks again, Rachel. Now, I graduated in 2011 myself, so I do know your older brother, Brady. But to get to know Rachel a little bit better, tell us about yourself and what sports you played at OES.
Well, I just played 4 sports at OES. I played golf my freshman year, which is kind of funny because I wasn't too good, but it was fun. And then I played soccer, and I played basketball and tennis. So those are kind of my 3 main sports that I played at OES.
That's awesome.
All right, now Rachel is also being super modest right now. She's probably one of the most decorated athletes to graduate from OES. She is a 4-time state champion in tennis and soccer. She was goalie of the year for soccer 3 years in a row. And as a senior, she was team captain of basketball, soccer, and tennis teams. And she's gotten 11 varsity letters for 12 sport seasons. Now, in what sport were you not on varsity?
Actually, I was on JV for soccer my first year, for freshman year, so it's pretty funny, but I had a great time on JV too. It was a fun team, so I liked it a lot.
So, like Grace and myself, you're a lifer.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about heading to college, and what are you worried about leaving OES? Will you be playing sports at TCU in the fall?
Well, being a lifer at OES was fun. It was 12 years of growing up with kind of a close-knit community and these 12 people that I've grown up with for 12 years. But it's going to be nice to kind of have that branch out of community and have more people at my college, and it's going to be nice to see new faces. And you kind of fall into a routine when you're here at OES because I've been here so long and both my brothers went here, so I know the school really well, and it's going to be cool to kind of figure out a new environment. And to the sports question, I'm going to see if I can walk on to the basketball team at TCU, but it'd be awesome if I could just keep playing. And I actually met somebody on my orientation in June, and they actually play basketball as well, so we're going to try and get a 3-on-3 team going there, so it'd be fun to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Never underrate IM sports. I could see you as a flag football co-ed champion,
no
so
doubt, no doubt.
I just see that in your future myself.
All right, now I heard that you dropped 40 points twice this season, and one of those games was against Corbett, which when I played with you for 2 years, we always got roasted by Corbett. So what exactly happened in that game that made you drop 40 points?
You know, actually, I think 18 of those points were free throws. So you just got to get into the lane, and there's some big girls out there, and they'll foul you if you go up. So you just got to get the free throws and hit them. So that was a lot of points that I got from that game was just by free throws. But also, they weren't really guarding the three-point line. So when you shoot and you hit a couple threes, they're going to start guarding you. So then you got to go into the lane and pump fake a couple threes, and they'll get you.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you got them with that Steph Curry step back, and then you just go blow by him. That's fantastic. Now, I know you have two older brothers, Brady and Kevin, and all three of you are very, very phenomenally athletic. Three of the great Varks in the history of OES sports history. I don't know what siblings can compare. I'd like to hear from other families. Maybe the Shainskys might combat against that.
We're good friends with the Shainskys.
Who isn't? In a family tennis match between yourself, Brady, and Kevin, who do you think would win? And if you were to make it doubles, who would you pick as your partner, mom or dad?
Well, actually, we play a lot of family tennis. It gets really competitive. So
I'm
you
sure.
think doubles or singles?
I'd like to hear about both.
Wow. Okay. You know, Brady's a scrappy guy. He'll get a lot of balls back. He's not the best in his form, but you know what? He'll just hit him over the net. He'll drop shot you. A lot of dirty shots, but he's good.
Sounds like a solid doubles partner.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
he would do what it takes to support you to win.
Yeah. Talks a lot of trash to the other team.
Oh, that's
so
very
like,
that's very key.
That's what you need to win. Exactly. But what was the other question?
So now since there's three of you,
Mom or dad?
Yeah, mom or dad. Yeah.
I'd gotta go with dad.
Okay.
Sorry, mom. Sorry.
Charlie Haw coming in clutch.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
All right, now we're going to play a game of categories where you list as many words as you can in a span of 45 seconds, and there are going to be 3 categories. The first category is teams in our league. The second category is lower school teachers, present and the past. Okay. And the third category is going to be present and past OES coaches.
Oh boy.
So basically, if you and I are going to compete, and if we have matching words, then none of us are going to get points.
Okay.
And then when you or I get a word that the other person doesn't have, then we get the point.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so let's head over to the car.
All right, so the 45 seconds is beginning now. Time.
Catlin?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously.
That's a classic. Riverdale.
Oh, no, I didn't get this. Portland Adventist?
Yeah.
Okay. Corbett. Oh,
Classic Corbett. Klatskanine.
yes. Okay, I'm
That's
out.
the worst. You're out?
Yeah, how many more did
All
you
right,
get?
I got Scappoose, Valley Catholic, De La Salle, and Riverdale.
Ooh, all right, so you got 4 points?
Yeah.
In the first round?
It's a solid round.
Got 2 points. Whatever. It's fine.
Oh.
All right. Lower school teachers. Corsini.
Oh, gotta have Corsini. Yeah.
Did you get it? Okay.
Yeah.
Whitmore?
I did get Whitmore.
Okay, dang it. Busick.
Yeah.
All right. Williams?
No, that's what
Point.
it was.
Great one.
I forgot. what
Right?
name
Did you have Miss Williams?
Yes, I did.
Mr. Morrow.
Who is that?
And I know that I didn't have him, but he exists. That's a
He
person.
was
not go to-
your grade.
He was
Okay,
sketchy.
fine. Oh,
I
9
got
points now.
5 points, so I'm at 7
I
points.
think I might be beating you in these coaches round though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will be. All right, Black. Coach Black.
Yeah, Coach Black is my second one.
Smith, our basketball coach.
Yes,
Coach
Missy
okay.
Smith.
Anderson.
Anderson.
He was before Missy Smith.
What's whoa?
Basketball, women's.
No, didn't. Oh yeah, he was a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
He taught art too.
Yeah.
Art. His name is
Art.
Yeah.
Art. His name was
Okay,
Art.
That's
okay.
what it was.
Did you get him?
No, I don't have him.
Cool. Pratt.
Don't have Pratt.
Oh wow.
Wow, that should be like
Purvis. We
-5.
should have Purvis.
Yeah.
I didn't put Purvis. down.
Oh, I forgot about Purvis.
No, I didn't get Harper's.
I got Harper's mom. She was my
Okay.
JV coach. Okay, so that's
Wow, I
I've
got
totaled at 4 points.
Harper Hayes?
Okay, so I got my dad in soccer, Tony and Aaron, basketball coaches.
They come as a pair, so that's 1 point.
Oh, come on, that's 2 people. David Gomes, coaches golf.
What? Oh wow, that's a new one.
Since when?
He did.
Okay.
Just Stan the man. He's out there actually.
How do you spell his name?
it's like it's pronounced Justin, but it's Justan.
Okay.
So like we
got
call
it.
him Justan.
Just stay in the man.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
just
course.
stay in the
That makes
man.
perfect sense.
And then did you get Hatch?
Oh no!
Wow.
That's a
That's a legend.
legendary
That's
one.
Yeah,
I
j-
forgot that one.
Sophie.
Wait. How did you not? What? Oh,
I was
wow.
trying to remember their name.
Maybe I need to place categories next
I
time.
think you should have.
And then
So
3,
total.
13, 6. That's 19.
All right, I got 11 points. So I think you're the winner. And as our winning prize, I got you a somewhat inappropriate picture of us in the locker room for basketball.
Thank you, girl. Oh, thanks.
So there it is.
That's awesome.
I feel like
Okay.
you guys gotta hug it out, or shake hands then hug. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be good. That's really good. That's great.
Grace.
That's fantastic.
So
footage.
You gotta commit.
All right.
Okay.
And that's it for this episode of Aardvark Talk. Thanks for joining us, Rachel. And as always, go Varks.
Okay.
Nice.
Dope.